Hey everybody, welcome to the weekend special Beat It or Die Trying. I'm Jesse, you've seen me here before.
Hi, I'm Michael. New here, collaborating with Arcade Legacy. We're from a group called ANPG, which is Awesome Nerds Play Games.
What's the dorkness?
It's the Dork Side.
The Dork Side, yeah.
Yeah, Dork Side is a friend of ours, runs a page on Facebook, has over 6,000 followers. And it's basically where you get everything that goes with the whole geek culture of comic books, video games, and so we get a lot of our stuff posted on there as well.
Oh, cool. We got an eclectic lineup today. We're going to do some speed runs, some terrible failure runs, some okay runs. Then we're going to do tournaments mixed in. I'll toss in some surprise games for these guys to play and see how they fare. We're going to start with Star Fox Super Nintendo. Our buddy Mike's guaranteeing he's going to take it out. Said it's one of his games. We got a Zelda Link's Awakening Mega Glitch speedrun. Let's see. We're going to do Mickey's World of Illusion. We're going to do Gunstar Heroes. We're going to do some homebrew stuff. I got plenty of stuff planned. Bomberman 10-player tournament's going to be awesome. I think we're having trouble with the Star Fox cart, so we'll just sit here for a second and I'll show you this. That's where we're at. We're streaming live from Arcade Legacy, Cincinnati, Ohio. We do a show every Wednesday night. It's all NES streaming, trying to beat all the games A to Z. This is just a rare collaboration that we'll probably do in the future again. Anything you want to say?
Well, we normally have 10 to 12 people with us, and unfortunately, due to us coming from Zanesville, Ohio, it's a really long trip, and I managed to get 3 of the original members that we started out with to be here today and either fail or succeed at any game thrown at us. So.
All right. Did you get it, Mike? Okay. We are going to switch over to Mike here. All right. What do you want me to put you as for your commentator name? Do you have like a special name or?
General Scourge.
General? How do you spell it? SCOURG?
SKURGE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
General Scourge. You're good to go, Mike. All right. I never really did play Star Fox that much. So I'm kind of interested to see how it goes. Are you much into Star Fox?
We normally have a night where everyone just kind of picks out the worst games from our childhood that we hated, and this was one of the ones that just drove us nuts to play. And we actually had Craig play this about a month back.
All right, I'm going to turn the mics down a little bit because the stream guys say it's probably the gain. It's probably a little too high. All right, Keystone, how does that sound? Is that better? All right. So you're pretty familiar with this game then?
Quite so, especially the asteroids.
So you can tell us if he's screwing up. I guess we'll be able to tell by him dying.
Seems to be the first sign.
Yeah. Is there much variety to the game, or is it basically this format the whole time?
A lot of it is this kind of format of third person behind the ship, polygon type.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Which is cool. It was like the first game of its kind, really. That was 3D, right?
And you don't have the frog yelling at you the whole time.
Yeah.
So that's a plus for the Super Nintendo.
Did you ever play the adventure game on GameCube?
That was pretty cool. A little bit of it. Yeah.
It's really different. I think people were disappointed because they wanted their standard Star Fox.
Yeah.
And they got something completely different.
Star Fox is definitely going to be making a comeback, as we've seen online and E3 mentions.
Yeah. When was the last Star Fox game? Was there one on the Wii? I can't even remember.
I don't even think there was one on the Wii. Not that I would remember.
Yeah. So it was the GameCube. Well, I guess the one on 3DS.
Yeah.
Which was just a remake of 64. Oh no, did they have a? Did the 3DS one have its own game, or was it just the remake?
I'm not 100% sure on that. If
Hey,
it's a remake, it
Stewie.
was altered a little bit to be kind of different.
Any Star Fox experts in the in the chat? Give us some insight on Star Fox trivia. Stunt Race was not as cool as this. I got bored of Stunt Race, a game that also used the FX chip. Yeah, I heard overclocking. They're talking about overclocking in the stream, and I heard that's really cool. I've seen it on a Genesis on Sonic the Hedgehog, where he'll die, the rings will fly out, and there's no slowdown. It's like super fast, and you just keep going, and it's really awesome. I've never got to play on one. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have an overclock system?
No, not
I can't find
currently.
anyone who could do it for a reasonable price for me.
No.
I'll get one eventually. So he shot a lot of things. Still going. Oh yeah, let's turn the sound of the game on. Holy. I don't remember. Did this game have good music?
I don't think it was the music as much as just hearing the guns fire like crazy, which is entertaining enough when you're.
Yeah. I guess how much of that can you listen to? Hard driving. A buddy of mine has a hard drive, and he's probably going to end up selling me because he can't fit in his house. It's so tall. So we might have a hard drive up in here, Scooey. Not that that really helps you since you're in New York, but... Boss 1 down. How many stages, Mike? 5 stages. 6. 6 stages. Maybe he's never made it to stage 6. I forgot that there were 6 stages. I can see why people like this game a lot still. It stands up pretty well. Hard drive and prototype for NES. Well, if there's a ROM out there, I'll get it and put it on my flash card, and we could try it out sometime.
Good luck.
The gain's still a bit high. Okay, well, let's adjust it again. All right. Hopefully that helps. Turn down the gain sound a little bit. Not too high for that. It's a cool looking stage. So it switches between the 2 views?
Yeah.
Pretty often?
This is definitely
Like
like
every
that
other-
old school arcade feel.
Yeah,
of
like
one of
the
first-person shooter
original
games.
Star Wars arcade. You ever play that?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. That's a game I'd love to have, but it's so hard to find. It's about $1,500 if you ever run into one. Not cheap.
No.
I'd buy it though if I ever found one. So the brown meatballs are the ones you want to shoot?
Typically.
Now I want some meatballs. Meatballs. Look at his serious face, man. He's in it.
Well, to be, a pilot, you kind of got to be a little bit serious about your job.
Yeah.
The fact that the boots they're wearing is not actually boots, but they had their legs decapitated, basically. Well, not decapitated, amputated below the knee,
Decapitated.
so the blood wouldn't rush as much during extreme G-forces.
That's crazy. I never knew that. Who did this? Just pilots in general?
Yeah, all Star Fox pilots. None of the boots that they are wearing are actual boots. They don't have legs.
When did they reveal this? Was this a later game?
I'm not sure if it was that. I think it's just a story behind it. I actually read it on Did You Know Gaming, and it was one of the.
Well, how could you know if they never say it?
Yeah, it was revealed somewhere. For sure.
All right. That's pretty BA though.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the whole origin of Mario being surprising. It was actually the landlord of the apartment where they started developing.
All right, game is good. We're not screaming in people's ears now. I've got a Defender cabinet for our new location, the Barcade. So that'll be pretty cool. I love that game. It's one of my favorites. I think most people aren't that stupid. Come on. It's a pretty flashy game. Did you ever play Star Fox 64?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Basically the same style of game. Kept it.
I mean, it's still a lot of dog fighting. That's the whole purpose, but I mean, so much better, I think,
Really?
with 64.
Okay.
Well, you had a lot more
Weapons.
not necessarily weapons, but like the scenery was better.
Sure.
It felt more in depth to the game, and you could actually damage some of the scenery around you to cause difficulty for other pilots and stuff. So a lot more strategy.
Graphics were probably not even that much different, were they?
Not too much. I mean, it's still they still do a lot.
Polygonal. Yeah. I didn't know there was a hard path. Why do you take the hard path, Mike?
Because it's hard.
Oh yeah, we're going for speed here. We're not going for how hard we can be, how hard of a game we can be. Alright, let me see. Hey Wyatt, when you're done eating, would you jump on? Okay. I got some people waiting for me up front. Be in and out all night, and then later on I'm gonna play a game with my son.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Gunstar Heroes. He's good at it. I'm the backup. I'm the
moral support.
I'll shoot a few guys and follow him.
Well, maybe you can be like Star Fox's dad and just come in a dream every once in a while.
He's been practicing. I've played it so much growing up that I think I can hang.
That's good.
It's a cool game.
I'll definitely I'll sit out on a couple of the narrations, so some of the other members
just
get
whenever you want to
get on air.
Whenever you want to switch, get off. Just tell somebody it's their turn.
And
all
they
these
can wait.
dudes sitting over here. Just ask anybody if they want to commentate. Somebody will come up. Is this a boss? No. Just a giant ship.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be a boss. Oh no, because he just beat bosses.
Yeah, I think these are just like the typical, like docking ships that carry their fleets.
So the bottom right, what is the life bar there? I see a shield on the left.
I think there's an old, if I can remember correctly, which someone will probably correct me in the chat, is there's some alternate weapons, like the typical like Galaga and everything with the whole smart bombs and all that stuff. So I'm thinking it's got to do something with that, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time.
Hey Mike, do you know that you can press R twice to barrel roll and deflect lasers? Okay, he knows. If you want to come play Keystone, you get down here and show us your barrel roll. You're probably far away though. Or do I know you? Oh, circles are bombs.
Yeah.
Meters for boost and break.
I gotcha. Well, I was right about the circle parts definitely being something associated with bombs.
All right, sucker. Columbus, okay.
Closer drive than us.
Are you, do I know you? Or are you friends with Scott, or? Yeah, find a game you can wreck, or just pick one and practice it. I can't wreck any of the games I play until I sit down and play them for a while. The game that I'm playing next week, I'm almost certain I'm going to fail. It's one of the worst games or the hardest games I've tried to master. Kid Cool with the quest for the 7 wonder herbs. Terrible. Yeah, there really aren't any hacks of N64 games. Apparently the coding on N64 games is really hard to hack and make homebrews, and you don't see any N64 homebrews, you don't see any ROM hacks.
Well, because if there were, I'm pretty sure someone would have made Superman 64 a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Anything. There'd be so many.
Oh yeah.
Hundreds for Super NES, Nintendo, Atari. Some amazing games that people have made later on in the system's life. Still games coming out every month for Nintendo. It's pretty awesome. Have you guys played Battle Kid on your stream?
No, not yet.
Yeah, people love watching Battle Kid. You gotta get that on there. It's such a frustrating game that it's fun to watch people fail at it.
Yeah, we played a couple games where it's guaranteed to fail.
Yeah. We beat it, but it took us months. Luckily, you get a password. We kept coming back to it at the end of every show.
Oh,
now
nice.
we just started Battle Kid 2. We might beat that by the time Battle Kid 3 comes out. Yeah, that's what I meant, Erasisto. There's no hacks that you can run on the N64. You can run. There's plenty of PC hacks you can run. Oh yeah, what's the URL to your stream?
Our URL for
Go ahead and type it in for me, but you can say it too.
Oh, it's actually real easy because where our commenter names are for General Scourge.
Yeah.
All you have to add at the end of the stream is General Scourge 98. That'll take you to our channel.
Alright. Oh, for Twitch?
For Twitch,
So
yeah.
like twitch.tv
Yep.
/
General Scourge 98.
Scourge. Wait, is there an E on the end? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep, that's perfect. It should take you there. If not, we have other issues. We also have a Facebook page
Twitch
too.
has lots of issues, so you never know.
Yeah.
I'd say it's better now, but for a while, Twitch was a pain. Alright, I'm gonna jump off for a minute. They'll be over in just a second. Hold down the fort for a few minutes.
All right, I'll get your room there. All right, thanks for following us. Definitely, we need more followers.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, sorry, man. I could. Oh, all right, gotcha. Maybe.
Oh, what happened to this headset since last time I was here? It's like falling apart on my head. Oh, you know what? After this, we're going to be playing Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube, and
nice.
we'll all kill ourselves because nobody wants to play that. I actually had like over 100 GameCube games, and I had Star Fox Adventures, and I never booted it up one time.
I played it one time at a friend's house. when it like first came out, and I haven't touched it since. So
I since got rid of it. Hello everyone, I am Wyatt. 8-bit. Jesse is taking care of the business because he actually works here. Here's General Scourge.
oh yeah.
There we go. Were you any good at Star Fox?
For the Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
back when I was a kid, I was great at it.
Okay.
Now, after going from the newer systems back to the old, it's a little bit of a challenge to get back in that mindset.
I never beat it. I feel like a poser for admitting it, but I would like try different paths and stuff and try to figure out the best way to go. And I had a lot of fun playing it, but I was just never great at it. And like watching Mike play, I'm like, wow, this really makes me want to play Star Fox again. But that's just because you're watching someone good play it. If I played it, I
They
would
make it
still
look
suck.
easy and
Yeah.
fun and not a nightmare.
Traveling Dave in the chat coming up there to play Aladdin on the Super Nintendo. I was here playing Did I Try on Wednesday nights like a year ago. Maybe it was over a year ago. And Jesse was like, hey man, I'm gonna play this game. You probably never played it before. And he puts it on and it's like Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. I was like, this is Aladdin. Everybody's played this.
Yeah.
He's like, hey dummy, you're playing it on the Nintendo. I was like, oh god, it didn't even occur to me because like the game didn't come out on NES, at least in America. Aladdin it came out in Europe and I think maybe Japan.
Yeah.
But it's like the same game. It's like this, looks just like the Super Nintendo game. It's like an amazing Nintendo game. It's really good, but they just didn't even put it out here on Nintendo. It's just Super Nintendo only. And later on, Child and Dave's gonna come up and play it tonight on the Super Nintendo speedrunner for us. And I was wondering if we could like play it simultaneously on the Nintendo, but I didn't ask Jesse about it, so it's probably too late to get that set up now, just to see the differences. But
Yeah.
of course, you need someone good at it to play the Nintendo version as well, because Dave's gonna be ripping through it. So like, he's taking like almost no hits. We were noticing.
Oh yeah, he's doing great.
Kicking ass at this game.
Better than I could do.
So who's with you tonight, Mike? Your friends?
I have two other members in our group of like 10 or 12. One of them is Sean Pavanelli and Craig Hill, and they're part of the original group when we started out with like 5 people.
How long ago did you guys start out?
We started out probably April or May of this year doing
okay.
actual Twitch streams, but we've always played games together growing up.
Sure.
And we kind of just saw all these other Twitch channels going, and we saw a lot of them were just guys doing raids on a channel and play the same game every week, and we miss G4 being what G4 used to be, and watching, coming home from work and watching like StarCraft tournaments and stuff like that, and that's all I would do all day is either watch or play video games. So it's like I feel like
Also,
Twitch is definitely that media that can kind of let us bring that back.
yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
something we're interested in.
What have you guys been playing?
Currently, we have like a cracked Wii system that we use, and we have all of the ROMs for all of the old systems, including some hacked
I had
ones.
the same thing myself.
Yeah, we have that, and we actually have an original Dreamcast and all that stuff that we've collected between all of us, and we're just working slowly to get everything built up to kind of like what you guys have here. We just recently got a couple headsets and a mixing board.
You got an original Dreamcast?
Yeah, we got an
Is there a
original.
non-original Dreamcast?
I guess when I say original Dreamcast, I mean we have the one that came out. Like we didn't go to some bargain store and buy one just for now. But this is one since it's been released, and it still runs
Good
great.
luck.
Man, I remember the day I found out you could just burn any Dreamcast game to a disc and play it.
Yeah.
That was quite a day for me.
Great.
No copy protection on the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast just came out at the wrong time.
Man,
It was ahead of its time.
tell me about it. I went to my nephew's house and he had a Dreamcast, and like I didn't know anything about it. And it's like, I was like a gamer.
Yeah.
I wasn't as hardcore as some people, but I definitely, played more than my fair share of video games. And I had not played the Dreamcast. I didn't really know much about it. I went to my nephew's house and I was like, why don't I know like more about this console? Why aren't people playing this? This is awesome.
The first thing I noticed was it actually. I played Grand Theft Auto, the first and second one that came out on PlayStation, the old overhead overhead view. And
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, and Grand Theft Auto 2 for Dreamcast was amazing. Like, you could ride the subway trains in it and all this stuff that you couldn't do in the PlayStation 1, and I was so mad. 'Cause I was like, I missed out on all of this stuff. I was like, you couldn't do all of this in the original PlayStation version of it.
Yeah, that was the one I played, PlayStation.
Yeah, and you couldn't ride the subway like you could everywhere. To get
Oh,
around. And
God.
there was just like some little perks to the game that were just better, and the graphics were, you know, a little bit smoother and more rounded than the old setup with PlayStation.
Yeah, I was just, I guess, like a Sony tool. I guess that was really all I did was a PlayStation. I was like, this is all I
That's what I had. I played nothing but like Crash Bandicoot and stuff like that all the time.
I remember playing that Grand Theft Auto on the PS1, and me and my friends would make bets as to who could kill more cops. And it was it was like a quarter a cop. Whoever killed more, you would have. I would end up owing them like $5 or something. I lost too much money on that game, just killing policemen.
That's great.
Dave says that the NES Aladdin is actually harder than the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I didn't get very far in the Nintendo when I played it up here. That was a long time ago. Later on, we're going to be having a probably 10-player Bomberman tournament. We're going to be having maybe a Mr. Splash tournament. We're going to be seeing, Jesse probably already showed this off, right? We're using a Super Game Boy to play Zelda Link's Awakening later. And that's going to be beaten in like 5 minutes. So blink and you'll miss it. What's up, Sav? 2880. Let's see who all is else with us. Arazisto, Traveling Dave, Spooey Vision. Hello, everybody. We're kind of just getting started here. And I don't even know how long Star Fox would take played this well. I have no idea. Did you play the 3DS Star Fox?
No, I never got to play the 3DS, but I am really excited for the new leaked information about Star Fox coming out for like the Wii U.
What did you? I don't know what about it. I don't know what the information is. Tell me.
Well, when they did the E3 conference, actually, when they were going to talk about Zelda and like Hyrule Warriors that they're doing with Dynasty Warriors collaboration, when they started their little stream introduction video. He was actually playing Star Fox on the TV, and there's been rumors around that Star Fox is going to be a new game that will be coming out for the Wii U eventually. And they actually kind of confirmed it, but I don't think there's any date that I know of yet of an expected date of a release or anything like that, but it's definitely something that's in the works.
It better be, because the only thing moving Wii consoles is first-party games.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And they got to get more of them out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they saw a boost with Mario Kart 8. I think, in fact, they may have saw a little bit more of a boost than they had even hoped for.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be enough. I mean,
well, they also have, you know, a lot of the games that are coming out for the Wii U look great. And I think what went wrong for them in their first year of releasing the Wii U is, you know, the number one thing to win is content, having all the content that you can possibly have. And they really wanted indie developers to work on their console, but then, you know, Sony came out and basically told a lot of developers, hey, if you want to develop on our system, any patches that you have, which they normally charge a fee, it's like free to do patches and everything. So a lot of indie people went over to the PlayStation 4 and kind of just destroyed the Wii U's hopes there.
Mike, back in stage 5. Yeah, I mean, you think you screw over Nintendo?
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it is a business, but Nintendo sits on such a high pedestal that they'll be okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a company, they'll be fine, but I think, you know, they can't just keep putting out one failed console after another. I would think sooner or later they gotta fire that CEO, but I don't know.
See, I have the Wii U. Do you have the Wii U?
No, I don't have it.
I love it.
Okay.
Great system. It's a big content thing.
Yeah.
One of the games I love to play like crazy on there is actually Monster Hunter, which is like a Japanese RPG game, and it's a blast to play.
Yeah, I know.
With other people.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. It came out on the 3DS.
Yep.
It came out on the Wii, right?
Yeah.
And then it's out on Wii U already?
Yeah, it's been out. And it came out in the first year of the Wii U.
I didn't even know that. I had heard about the series. I hadn't played it before.
Yeah, it was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And
Oh, that's right. Didn't they add like one weapon or something?
I'm not sure, but it is a lot of fun.
I think I heard they promised like new content in the game, and what they did was they added one weapon. But Sav288 saying Star Fox 64 3D is expensive now. But like I don't know. I think Nintendo has no one but themselves to blame for that. They have a long
definitely.
history of poor content on their consoles. I mean, aside from first party.
It's looking good right now, but I definitely agree with. They need to. I love their style. You know, you get that feeling of nostalgia when you play Nintendo. It feels like you're kind of at home. But they need to come up with some new characters that can follow that same kind of formula and quit.
You think Nintendo needs to come up with more of their own intellectual
More of their
property,
own
new
things,
stuff?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, why can't they? They were so successful at it in the 90s and stuff when they were doing it, and when they first started out with, you know, the NES and SNES. And it's just like, why do they feel like they can't do that again, and that they got to keep beating a dead horse with Sonic and Mario? I mean, I think they see it as, well, it makes money every time.
Yeah.
But it's like, you should be able to take a risk every now and then and try to put out something new.
I get the feeling that like they're trying, but they're like probably working on stuff, you know, or their R&D or whatever, and they'll come up with ideas, and if it's not like if it's not amazing, they're just gonna be like, boom, squash is done, and they probably get rid of like 20 things a year, and maybe like create one new thing.
I do like that they did that collaboration with Dynasty Warriors to make Hyrule Warriors, because it's kind of a step in the right direction for them to kind of get out of their comfort zone and bring a really unique game to their systems instead of the same side-scrollers, which I still love side-scrollers, but I would like to see some different things happening with the Wii U games that are coming out.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. How many more years do they have on the Wii U before they'll release a new console? It's been out for
Who knows?
2 years now?
2 years, but I mean, you look and see how long the 360 was out before they ever put out a new console. It was like 10 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. The 360
The 360
had a lot of room
was
to
great.
grow. They had an amazing online experience, and I don't know. You had a lot more third-party developers, so I don't know if the Wii U can last that long.
I doubt it'll be 10 years, but I think at least 3 more. I
Okay.
can see them at least being out for 5 years.
But like, I don't even trust them anymore, because I mean, every time they say, Nintendo says, this time we're gonna have third-party content on the console. We're really catering to these guys, and we're gonna have this and this and this and this and this. And this is gonna happen, and it doesn't happen. And at first I was like, man, poor Nintendo. But now I like blame them, because I think there's got to be something they're doing. It's not making this happen.
I agree. I'm sure there's more going on than we know about, and it's probably very well just a fault between both parties, and it's definitely comes down to the same thing with every business is money.
Right.
And so, if they are offering this third-party thing, they probably charge so much to be able to use their platform that they would just go to someone else.
It's like they had that same mentality from the 80s where they were trying to like dominate and monopolize the market and just screw over everyone and make it nothing but Nintendo and like all these unfair practices. And they still want to do it today, but they just can't because they have the competition.
Yeah,
but they still do stupid things.
And Coke's not as popular as it was in the 80s, so no one's really down for that anymore.
Spoy says that the original Xbox was discontinued in less than 4 years. Jeez.
I can believe that.
I tell you what, it makes an awesome emulation machine. I got one at home that's like soft modded. So I use it. Sometimes I use the Wii. My Wii has like a terabyte hard drive hooked up to it with just like so much stuff on there, man. It's insane how many games I have on my Wii at home. Mike Jones, did you see him when he died earlier? He was like really upset.
Yeah.
Like, talking to us right next to him, doing a lot of these at the games.
Start the car.
God, this guy takes a ton of hits. Huh. Yeah, I turned it down some, but I had turned it down some, but I guess I was Oh, my drink is all the way across the room right now. What a shame. Yeah, Sav, I spend probably about like 10 times as much time hacking a console as I do actually playing it, to be quite frank. Like when I hacked my Wii, it was years ago. It wasn't so long ago that they were still doing the like Zelda Twilight Princess hack. It was after that. I think I did a Letter Bomb hack, and like I got it all set up, and it's got like media players on there, and it's got an external USB hard drive attached to it. Got this thing so dialed in. I was making like my own custom icons and channel things for it, so you could take you to different emulators and games. Like when you boot up the NES games, they all have covers, and it's like this nice flow. It's awesome. I spent, God, this time I spent downloading games illegally was massive. And then I like hardly played it once I did all that.
It's just like a Steam sale. You buy all these games that you're never going to play.
Right.
But you have that option to play them when you want, and that's all that matters.
I just want them. It makes me feel good knowing they're there.
Of course. If I want to
did
play this game I don't like, I can. At any point in time, turn this on.
Absolutely.
And I will play My Little Pony Adventures. It will happen.
I just imagine there's going to be a day in the future when I'm like, I don't know, 65 and I'm retired and I finally got more time, sit around and do whatever I want in life, and I'm going to pull out my dusty old Wii. It's going to be like an artifact from the past. I'm going to boot it up and I'm going to play games one day.
You're going to yell at your grandkids, this is a real system.
Right. But that day is never going to happen. No. Always flying with one busted wing. Oh, and he hit it again.
Wings in this game are like kidneys. You only need one functional wing, and you'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Sav, I agree. Same thing with when I modded my original Xbox. Like I got a copy of Splinter Cell and just modded it out. It was awesome. And I did that, and I didn't even like. When I modded my original Xbox, I use it as a media center, like far more than for playing any games.
Which is what they do now.
Yeah.
And it's a Netflix streaming device.
Tell me about it. So like I had my original one, and I'm using it as a media center. I opened it up. I put a new hard drive in there, like a 500 gig hard drive. Like I went to town on the original Xbox, and I didn't play any games. I just used it to like watch stuff on TV.
Oh, yeah. This is my custom Netflix box. It plays games too. I mean, it came with a controller. I don't really use it.
Right. And then when I got my 360, I had like Xbox Live for a long time, and all I was doing was watching Netflix, which you had to pay extra for just to watch on the 360.
Yep.
So I called them, and I was like, hey, I don't want to watch Netflix on my 360 anymore, so I'm canceling Live. And the guy was like, no, let me talk you into it. We can do this and we can do that. I was like, well, you know, you can see what games I've been playing on, right? He's like, yeah. And he's like, you've been playing nothing, basically. And I was like, listen, I'm not going to watch Netflix on there anymore. I can hook my computer straight up to my TV with HDMI, get Netflix like that. And like, he's like, yeah, you're right. And he didn't even try to convince me anymore. He's like, you don't play games on your Xbox, so you're not going to use Netflix. Okay.
Well, now you don't even, with the Xbox One, they took that paywall down.
Oh, did they?
Well, they basically saw that PlayStation won so many gamers' hearts that they're like, we have to start doing this too, or we're going to lose everybody.
Yeah.
So they kind of took the paywall down, and they backtracked a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, at least they're going to, I guess would be the positive thing I could say there.
Oh no! I can't believe it, Mike! Mike, shaking his head. You know, like sometimes I come in here after I practice for a game and I'll play better than I have ever played that game before, and that is the best feeling in the world. But some other times I come in and it's like for some reason it just doesn't work and everything falls to pieces and I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because like I want to tell everyone so badly that I'm better than this.
Oh yeah, I'm not warmed up. I'm not usually like this. I last longer than this, I swear. I don't cry like this all the time.
No, Spooey. Well, actually, I canceled Live twice. I canceled Xbox Live twice. There was One time they were like, yeah, okay, cool, we'll let you go. And the other time, like Spooey says, they didn't go all AOL on me, try to retain my business. But eventually I was like, just cancel it, just stop it. I'm done talking to you about it. I don't want to fill out any survey, talk about it, just cancel it. And then the guy was like, oh, okay, okay. As if he hadn't been pestering me for like 10 minutes to try and keep me on the phone. One life left. He does a lot of the ducking and dodging.
Oh, yeah. The rope-a-dope.
Lives in the control. The Andros Cube. Oh, back to the face.
I think someone, if they ever can hack the appearances of these on a console, they just need to make it like all of the members of KISS. Gene Simmons is like the final form.
I would probably just put like dick butt all over the cube. Well done, Mike. He says usually the first bomb destroys them. Oh, Mike saying he hadn't played it in forever. Oh, and now you hear the inspiration for the speech in Animal Crossing.
Oh, yes. At least it's not the Sims talking.
There it is, Rogue Squadron. Beautiful. Did you ever see or play that Star Fox 2 that, like, you know, wasn't released for the Super Nintendo? And
No, I haven't played that.
I haven't played it either, and I don't know much about it, but it was like the Star Fox 2, and somehow like the ROM got out, and then I think people were like flashing it onto cartridges, and I never got to play it. 99%, 95%, 93%. Oh no, it's dropping quick. 86. Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Comes back strong on stage 5, and back down to 83%. Mike Jones taking out Star Fox for us. I'm not sure what we have coming up next.
Is it Link's Awakening? I don't want to
Probably.
say that and be wrong,
I
but
think it probably is. We'll
it
see.
wouldn't surprise me.
What's next?
It is 6:42.
Cornelia, Pepper PT. Congratulations on a job well done.
All right, I'm going to switch someone out from
Okay.
our group to be able to talk. All right, I'll find one of my guys from my group and make them talk.
We're going to
in front
let
of
this
the
Star
camera.
Fox show you the complete ending, and then after that, we're going to do Zelda Link's Awakening with the Super Game Boy.
Oh, where did
I
they
got
go?
food over here. I'm going to eat real quick.
Oh, nice. I'm going to go grab somebody from our group. Just keep the mic like just slightly above your mouth. All right. It'll pick up the best that way.
All right, is this good?
Oh, do you want to commentate? This is only like 10-minute game, so you jump on after this one, okay? All right.
Yeah.